Alright fellas, it's finally time for a little update on the project of the Windup train layout, and the plan that I laid out for you in the last video of my different way of displaying my collectible trains. Review one more time. Bottom track, that's the active track. That's the active track. It's small, very small, only 3x4. Okay, that's the active track. I was able to acquire a beautiful, almost brand new looking, it's actually new old stock, banked track. It is. I mean, look at this track. It's beautiful, just beautiful. And it's at least 1940s, if not 50s. It came with another Hafner train that I bought. So, that's the active wind-up track on the bottom. Next up is the first tier of the display. Train coming out of the tunnel. Hafner loco. All the cars are Hafner going into the tunnel over there. Next up, the Marx loco. Union Pacific cattle car. Okay, box car and a hopper coming out of the tunnel, going around. We got the caboose, another hopper, and another box car going into the tunnel. Okay, that's the first two rows. Actually, first three rows. And the next one up, for display purposes, okay, these are Marx trains. Marx. Okay, we got the loco, Commodore Vanderbilt. On the shelf in the back is all New York Central, cabooses and tenders. This red one in the middle is a Marx wind-up also. This is out of a 1950s Marx train set. It's plastic shell. It's the only plastic train I have. But I tell you, that thing runs damn good. This Commodore Vanderbilt here is electric. The Marx electric Commodore Vanderbilt. And we have one more wind-up Commodore Vanderbilt. So that's the display of some of my Marx trains. And next up is a special layer. This is a newly acquired Wyandot locomotive. Now, I was informed by one of my buddies who's a bit of a train expert that I keep saying Wyandotte and it's properly pronounced Wyandotte. Whether that's correct or incorrect, or whether you agree or not, doesn't matter to me what the heck you call it. I call it a beautiful loco. Now, this train is special because it's the very last one that was made by Wyandot, and it has no Hafner name on it. Okay, no Hafner name, and the motor is not Hafner. Okay. All the Hafner leftovers were sold to Marx, and along with the Wyandot, and this was the last train that they made. Now, this train is original, okay, and with the Indian head in the front, very collectible. This is the original tender that came with that train. It's a beautiful little tender, and what's different about this tender is it's the only tender I ever seen that has a bell. I've seen plenty of engines with bells, but this thing goes around, it sounds really nice. I tell you, it's a simple little mechanism, little ringer. Okay, that little bar you see clips the center of the track and swings up and hits the bell. Works beautiful. It's very simple. Okay, a couple of Wyandot hoppers. Okay, and a couple of Hafner cabooses. Right. So that's like I said, that's a special train. That's a hard train to come by. I'll tell you right now. The Wyandot Indians were an actual Indian tribe. You can go online, you can check it out. Pretty fascinating story. So, for now, this is my opening layout. Okay, this is my display, and I forgot to show you down below. I got another Hafner. Okay, and this one over here, the black one with red and silver stripes. That's also a Hafner. That's a pre-war Hafner. Okay, and it does work. Alright, I'll be showing you that in a future video. Okay, so here's the layout I was talking about. How I plan to do it. I decided to use the wooden, realistic-looking post to make it, look a little more realistic. And came out halfway decent. A little bit of touch up here and there yet to do, but I think I accomplished what I wanted to. A lot more space, a lot more space to show off the trains. Okay. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll wrap this up with a real quick run around with one of the Hafner locos. Perfect stop, almost right at the finishing line. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate all your comments and any input you might have. Feel free to share your ideas. Thanks again. Book 'em, Daniel.